Check out two of the best chess players in the world play a world championship match. We have c4, e6, and this is the English transitioning into some sort of Catalan opening where the bishop is very nice on this long diagonal here called a fianchetto. And a few moves into the opening, we get this position here where white is comfortable. White is comfortably better, and Ding is just making small improvements. The knight gets very active here on b5, putting pressure on c7 if this pawn ever moves and the bishop is able to get to this diagonal, which it does later on. The rooks come over to the center of the board, hoping to push this d4, d pawn to d4. We get the bishop dropping back, and there's that move d4, trying to explode the center. But instead of that, Gukesh, playing with the black pieces, decides, no thanks, I'm going to close it down, shut it down. Now the knight drops back to its home square, to g1, because it's hoping to go to e2 to f4. Now black has to chop that knight off, otherwise you were going to take here and then take on e4. So that's not going to happen. He chops the knight off, but now white has the bishop pair, and this pressure on e4 is going to be pretty strong, and c7 is under attack, so you have to defend that. And a few moves later, this d-pawn marches down the board, and it's two squares away from becoming a queen. The knight jumps into c7, extremely active. We win a pawn. White wins a pawn, drops the bishop back, and we get this position where white is up two very nice pawns here. And yeah, a few moves later, a knockout punch with rook takes g7, check, and black resigns, because if you take here, it's gonna be mate after you get two queens on the board.